Presenting Wrath of Achilles by Ava Vu, starring Ori and Poe. No dogs were harmed in the making of this video, and Poe got a haircut in between, so he might look weird. After returning from his expedition, Achilles receives the woman Briseis. The leader of the Greeks, Agamemnon, receives Chryseis and all the money. Chryses, the priest and father of Chryseis, comes to the Greek camp and asks Agamemnon, "If I get my daughter back, then I will pray to my god Apollo that the Greeks will be victorious in the war and return home safely." Agamemnon did not want to give up his prize, Chryseis, so he sent the priest away. He didn't want to lose his fair prize. Chryses, who was scared, obeyed to Agamemnon, but at the shore he paused to pray to his god Apollo. He asked Apollo to avenge him and loose his darts on the Greek camp. Apollo heard his prayer, and he took his bow and quiver filled with arrows and left Olympus. Apollo began to shoot his arrows towards the Greek camp, first at the mules and dogs, then the men. Whoever was hit was struck with the plague. This plague lasted for 9 days. Whoever was hit with the arrow died from a swift and sudden death. The prophet Calchas spoke about how Apollo is angry with Agamemnon because of his disrespect toward his priest, and he won't stop until Chryseis is returned without ransom. Afterwards, Achilles tells Agamemnon to just give her up. Agamemnon was angry by these statements. After going back and forth with one another, Agamemnon finally came to the conclusion that he will give Chryseis up without ransom, but only if he will receive Briseis, who is Achilles' prize. He did this to show that he had more power over Achilles. This decision made Achilles angry enough to kill, but Athena talked him out of it. Chryseis gets on a boat led by Odysseus, and she is returned to her father, Chryses. Patroclus led Briseis out of Achilles' home and into Agamemnon's. Achilles had prayed to his mother Thetis, who told him to stay near his ships and wait. Thetis goes to Zeus and begs for him to honor her son by making the Trojans win the war until the Greeks honor her son. Achilles goes home. Agamemnon sends a group of men out to try and get Achilles back so he can finish fighting the war. Achilles welcomes the group, for they are his friends, but he declines the offer because he has a grudge against Agamemnon and his actions. While the rest of the group goes home, one stays behind with Achilles.
Baby, come give me something, oh. Baby, come give me something, oh.